tells you you can't create yourself. You must begin with God, your creator. Throughout your college years, you're trying to discover who you are as a person and your purpose in life. However, it is only in God that we're able to discover our purpose, our significance, and our destiny. Now, David served God's purpose in his own generation. He had a purpose-driven life. An author quoted that neither past nor future generations can serve God's purpose in this generation. Only we can. So will you be a person God can use for his purposes? Will you serve God's purpose in your generation?
So lift your hands up now, not gradually. Happily, cause you're glad you're free.
One reason why a lot of people feel that it's tough or it's hard to live a godly life is because they see too many bad examples. And seeing those bad examples, they kind of get this stigma about Christianity, and they feel that nobody's out there who's young in college is really living holy or really living a good life. But what I want to do, I want to break those barriers and say that you could be young, dress fly, and pursue the things of God, and still do that uncompromising. And that's what I try to do. That's the example I try to set, that you can still rock Jordans or whatever you like to dress or wear or whatever, and still at the same time live a life that's, holy and acceptable to God, And I think as the ones who are out there living a good life, be that example for others, I think we will see more people coming into the body.
I went with my passion, and my passion is fashion. I know, fashion, it sounds funny, but my passion is fashion. I always been into fashion, looking into new trends. It was always my priority. I've been sketching, and I've been wanting to learn how to sew, and it's been on my heart all the time. But I never went with it because nobody actually encouraged me. Nobody said, go for it. But at one point I just realized that this is really who I am, and I should stop running away from myself, and I should stop being like everybody else. And so that was my biggest struggle in college. It was finding myself, actually, and it took me a long time, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. I'm 22 years old right now, and it doesn't matter how long it took me to find who I am. The thing that matters the most is that I really did, and I couldn't have done it without God. I couldn't have done it without actually spending time with God, without actually asking God, who am I? What am I supposed to do, and why am I here? And I'm happy that Dominique is starting this website, just because she encouraged me to do this video. She encouraged me to go for fashion. She encouraged me just by how she is and what she's trying to do. And I believe she can help a lot of people. And as long as we all stay open-minded, as long as we stay open to each other, I think, and she can really help anyone who's willing to get help, and anyone who's willing just to look at her life and see what she's doing, and maybe somehow take some tips and some points for themselves.